Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is a Doomsday seed vault. I'm sure you've heard about these in the past, but there's been new developments, okay? And I want to talk about those. So, before we get started, hey there, my name is Autumn, and on this channel we talk about prepping, homesteading, gardening, and we dive into some current events. I do have a second channel, ABG Prepping, and over there we talk about current events. I also have a Patreon channel, and over there we talk about stuff that we can't talk about here due to YouTube's terms and policies. So let's dive in. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation with the Rockefeller family paid for the Doomsday Seed Vault in Norway. Okay, I'm not sure if you're aware of that. There was a seed vault in Iraq and it disappeared after the U.S. bombed Iraq. But get this, after that happened, the farmers had to depend on USA aid to get seeds. What are the odds, right?
Do you know why then Rockefeller, the Ford Foundation, and Linda and Bill Gates Foundation, I don't know, are paying for the Stalwart Vault in Norway to keep all the seeds that are not GMO? What is your stake on it?
The question was about why the Gates Foundation and the Rockefeller Foundation, Syngenta, which is one of the largest GMO corporations, a British Swiss company, why they financed the creation of a nuclear-proof seed vault to store all the seed varieties of the entire planet up near the Arctic Circle, inaccessible by Greenpeace boats or almost anything. What's going on with that? What interest do they have? Well, the BBC, when they did a story on it years ago, called it the Doomsday Seed Vault. I don't know. I can't answer that, but it sure is a scary thing to me. Are they planning to do something to the seed varieties of the entire planet and then be the ones who control what comes out and in what form it's genetically manipulated or not? I don't know, but it certainly is a very scary thing. One of the first things to happen when the U.S. bombed Saddam Hussein's Iraq back to the Stone Age in 2003, Iraq is the cradle of civilized agriculture, the Tigris-Euphrates Valley, Mesopotamia. And there was a seed bank of wheat varieties in a place in Iraq called Abu Ghraib. We've heard about it all through the prison. Well, during the course of the U.S. bombing of Iraq, that seed bank in Abu Ghraib disappeared. Nobody could say where it went. The farmers had to depend on the U.S. AID to get seed.
So the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, which is often referred to as the Doomsday Vault, is a secure backup facility for the world's crop diversity, which is located in the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen in the Arctic Svalbard archipelago. It provides long-term storage for duplicate seeds from around the world, and it ensures the preservation of food security against various threats. So I'm going to now talk a little bit about the one that was in Iraq that disappeared. The Abu Ghraib, I can't pronounce it correctly, seed bank in Iraq contained a vast collection of wheat and other seed varieties, and it was destroyed in 2003 during the U.S.-led invasion, and this resulted in a significant loss of agriculture heritage and biodiversity, particularly for the region's unique wheat strains. And the seed bank was a crucial resource for Iraqi agriculture, and it held a diverse collection of seed varieties, including ancient weed strains, for the purposes of breeding and preserving a genetic diversity of crops. So, despite the destruction, some of the seed varieties were salvaged by Iraqi scientists and transported to a safe location. So, with all of the talk that was going on with the U.S. aid, farmers are now having to depend on them to get their seeds. So that was the newest development that I was able to find, excuse me, when it comes to the Doomsday Seed Vault and US aid and farmers and where they get their seeds and things like that, okay? That is all for this video, okay? I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.